Hello, everyone. Time for another round of Bible trivia. I have a question for you. What did the painting, or I'm sorry, let me start over. I messed that up. Why did the painting go to jail? Because it was framed. All right. All right, here's another one. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? A waste of time, of course. Oh, man, these are so bad. They're so bad, they're funny. All right. Let's get to our Bible trivia questions. We have 10 questions and 2 bonus questions. You know the drill by now. So let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1, in order to protect their firstborn from death or from the death angel, where were the Israelites instructed to place the lamb's blood? Was it the windows, the floor, or the doorpost? Well, I can't talk today. Or the doorposts. Exodus 12, verse number 7 tells us that it was the doorpost. All right. Question number 2. During the Passover, in addition to lamb's blood, what other kind of blood could be used on the doorpost? Was it cows, goats, or doves? Exodus 12:5 tells us that it was a goat's blood. Number 3. What was the date of the Passover? Was it the 14th of Nisan, 7th of Sivan, or 10th of Tishra? Exodus 12:6 tells us that it was the 14th of Nisan. Number 4, how was the Passover lamb to be cooked? Boiled, roasted, or baked? Exodus 20, Exodus 12, verse number 9 tells us the answer was roasted. Number 5, how long did the Feast of Unleavened Bread last? Was it 1 day, 30 days, or 7 days? Exodus 12, verse 17 tells us that it was 7 days. Here's your bonus question. What was the penalty for eating leaven? What was the penalty for eating leaven? Exodus 12, verse 15 tells us the answer. And it was being cut off from Israel. Very serious consequence. All right, let's move on to our next set of questions. Number 1, while in the wilderness, what did the Israelites complain to Moses and Aaron about? It was too hot, they were tired, or there was no meat to eat. Exodus 16, verse 3 tells us that they complained about there being no meat to eat. Number 2, what kind of meat did God give the Israelites to eat? Was it quail, a partridge, or owl? Exodus 16, verse 13 tells us that it was quail. Number 3, what food did God provide that was white and tasty like wafers with honey? Was it flatbread, manna, or fig cakes? Exodus 16, verses 14 and also verse 31 tells us that it was manna. Number 4, how many days a week were the Israelites to gather manna to eat? Was it 2, 7, or 6? Exodus 16, verse 26 tells us that the answer was 6. Number 5, what happened to the manna when some of the Israelites tried to store it? It rotted and got worms, it dissolved, or it turned hard? Exodus 16, verse 20 tells us that the answer is it rotted and got worms. And that'd be pretty nasty, wouldn't it? Ugh. Here's your final bonus question. What happened to the manna when the sun grew hot? What happened to the manna when the sun grew hot? Exodus 16, verse 21 reveals the answer and tells us that it melted. Well, I hope you did well. These questions were all right. They weren't too difficult, but some of them might have been kind of tricky. But I'd be interested to see if anybody got them all right. Hope you have a wonderful day.